Okay, hopefully that's fixed it. It seems to have fixed it, at least for the moment. Let's just hope it stays fixed. Bit annoying that it happened. Not really sure what caused it. I mean, I closed down, you know, any program I could think of that might have been causing an issue, but there was, you know, there's no sign of exactly what caused the problem. Ooh, I almost forgot to open up the Lutefisk cube and have that ready. So we're gonna continue on and get shot by some random evil magic potato monster. Because he's a dick like that, but at least I got an apple from his juicy potatoey corpse. Of course, the funny thing is, it's supposed to be okay to, you know, kill the potato because he's a vegetable. But by the look of it, there's a lot of worms living on him. So where does that one fall? I mean, are you allowed to kill all the worms? Is that a vegan thing to do? I don't know. There's another Anvil of Krong, though. So we might come back and use that and the other one at some point, depending on, you know, how things go. We'll just also pick up a lot of Lutefisk. And we'll add that to the cube in a minute or two. Not too often you go into a little Diggle nest and see several eggs without a Diggle. But okay. Free Diggle eggs are free Diggle eggs. And we've leveled again. And we're gonna go and get the next level of veganism. Now you gotta be careful because this one is where the increase in the debuff happens. So you know, if you plan on eating meat at all, be careful. Haha, he died. Ooh, another Uber chest that was open from somewhere. And we get a belt. Is it better than the one we have? Yeah, not by much, but still, better is better. So we'll take that with us. We'll head down here through the only remaining door we can open. And we'll continue on, and hopefully we'll find the bits that Inconsequentia wanted us to find. Is this one of them? Let's see. No, this isn't. And it's not a very good ring, but we'll take it with us, and we'll sell it. Or, you know, whatever. We'll do something with it. I clicked on that damn thing already. Okay, this is one of the things we're supposed to find. And we got Maspo, the unimpressive bee. You know, I'm not even sure if Brax will pay anything for that, let alone anything worthwhile. But we'll keep it on us and we'll sell it to him and we'll see. If he doesn't pay anything, you know, decent, then he doesn't pay anything decent. But at least we will have tried. Wands sometimes sell for a lot, so we'll keep that with us. And I was right. Here we are with the third Inconsequentia statue. Now let's pray to her. The vile monster Bizarwa, the word of earthquakes, has seized control of the dungeons. So let's go find him and kill him. Accept the quest, because you're stuck there. And if that sickly Diggle will get out of my way and go be sick somewhere else, I can go in here to Brax! Hey, Brax! Hey, buddy! Hey! I'm gonna sell you some shit. Let's see. 700 for the wand. That crappy thing will get us a bit. Now we're getting some reasonable money here. Nothing major, but you know, it's early days. We're not exactly expecting to pick up a lot of money, at least not straight away. So it's okay, because we've already got over 5,000. Of course, 5,000 is not a lot. It's not a lot at all. But it's okay. We might be able to get something nice for it soon. It all depends on what we come across when we're out and about in this wonderful dungeon of ours. So I think we're done selling him stuff. Well, actually, I can sell him these useless wooden bolts. I don't want to sell the poison bolts or the fire bolts just yet. So I'll keep a hold of them. Out of the way, Diggle. Let your blobby friend come over and get smacked. And we'll continue on to more heroic vandalism. There we go. You heard him. It's vandal-tastic. Now, you see me getting rid of a lot of stuff. And that is because we really don't need a lot of stuff. I'll keep the ingots because the ingots sell relatively okay. Now in here, if we were, say, a tinkerer or a smith, it'd be great. Because we'd be able to use those bits and pieces to make some stuff. And if I were a smith and or a tinkerer, well, it'd be perfect to be a tinkerer, you don't really need to be a smith, it just helps. If I were a smith or a tinkerer or a tinkerer with smithing abilities, I would be able to make myself a nice set of axes. Clockwork chain axes, to be precise. Which will get you 24 damage apiece. Which is amazing. Now, if I were to have those clockwork chain axes early enough or even late enough in the game, you know, that'd be it. Those are the only weapons you would need. Because chances of you finding anything better are relatively slim. We're finding a lot of bolts of squid here in this run through. And on the first floor of the dungeon too, which is pretty nice. Now this room here is another thing that is new enough. Poncho with no name, is that better? Well, it's better armor-wise, a little. We're minusing a couple of things, but I think it's a little better. At least for this character, anyway. Now, you get these runes, and you put them up here. You can put them in several different orders, you know, and whatever order you put them in, you pull that switch and you get a vending machine. Here's a tip. Don't put that in that. Don't even put the one you have in that, because, you know, you can, and it's not a smart idea at all. I'll give you a clue as to what happens if you were to do that. Boom! You get messed up. I don't... You know, it's pretty much instant death. I'm not sure it's possible to survive it. It's just a big explosion of doom. And what's left after it goes off is not very pretty. Really is not very pretty. So, you know, don't... If you can avoid it, and I don't think there's any reason you shouldn't be able to avoid it, so if you can avoid it, do not, you know, do that. And there's the Lutefisk statue. We will come back to him when we have 500 Lutefisk, and not a moment before. Well, we might run into another one, who knows, they're all random, but we won't actually use one till we have 500 Lutefisk. Now, every now and again you'll come across a room like this. Unlucky formerly living adventurer who died in a corner. And here's some of his stuff. We don't need the flip-flops, we don't need the Aqua Fortis. That's a crap hat. And your refurbished staff is useless. No wonder you died with feckin' equipment like that. That's terrible. But we continue on, because as you can see, there's very little left in this dungeon. There's only like... There's literally only this room left. And having said that, we have not found the item that we need for one inconsequential quest, and we have not found the creature we need for the other inconsequential quest. So I'm going to have to start running through this entire floor until I find it. I'm pretty sure though that the quest for this inconsequentia will be somewhere in this half of the map, since it wasn't in here. But either way, I will stop the recording at the moment and I will come back when I've found one or the other of these two things. And so we're back, and as you can see, we've gone from all the way over that side of the map to all the way over this side. And here it is. It is the Martial Moon. So let's pick this guy up, and we get a ring. Zanzarkra, the Forgotten Kumquats. Shouldn't that be of the Forgotten Kumquats, or something similar anyway? Either way, that's that, but we still have the monster to find. So I'm going to turn off the recording again, and I will come back when I find him. Welcome back. We found him. See that shiny little thing down here? That's him. Now, what is he? He's a little blob creature. Okay, let's hit him with a firebolt. I haven't shown you how to use your bolts yet, so let's look at it now. Fire off bolt. And it sets him on fire. And he went away. And he ran away some more. He's back again. Oh no, I accidentally hit the bat. But for some reason my vegan thing didn't kick in. That's nice to know.
Critical hits.
You can hit them with arrows. I wonder if you can do it intentionally and get away with it. But either way, the arrows did a lot of damage to him. Now the reason I was using arrows is that those guys with the shininess can be deceptively strong. You could have a Diggle one that could one-hit kill you if you're very unlucky. I mean, some of these, I've seen some with ridiculous amounts of strength. So, you know, if at all possible, take them out from a distance. But there we go. We completed the Inconsequentia quest, and we'll pick up this bolt that survived being shoved inside that guy. And all that's really left for me to do now is to get together enough lutefisk to get something from a statue. So I'm going to stop the recording now, and we will, I'll come back once I get to the lutefisk statue. So see you then. So here we are at the lutefisk statue, and here we have 500 lutefisk. Now let's just place it on the statue, and let's hope we get something good. Fingers crossed, toes crossed, some curly hairs crossed. We got a ring. Twilioite, the awkward galaxy. Well, the name is awkward at least. Now what does that do? Yeah, as you can see, our inventory is a little clearer. I didn't sell these to Brax just yet. I'm just going to hold on to them, and I'll sell them, down in the next level. But this, wow, that is nice. That's what, some necromantic resistance, there's voltaic resistance. I'm still not familiar with that third one, but I also get +2 burliness. So that one is transmutative. And what was this ring? That was 1 resistance and 2 to my enemy dodge reduction, and this was 2 fire and 1 caddish. I think this is better, so yeah, these 2 rings is what I'll go with. And that's what we have so far. I've got a simple hatchet and a woodsman's axe. Got some shoes, trousers, belt, a poncho, still no gloves, but everything's looking okay. I mean, we've got good dodge chance, we've got good enemy dodge reduction, armor's okay. All in all, it's solid enough, at least, for where we are. So, I'll continue on down to the next level, and, I'll head over to the nearest stairs, and we'll get ready to go down. Die, you stupid thing. I like the way they get sliced, because I like to dice my vegetables, apparently. Okay, so here's the stairs down. We're not going to use it just yet, we're just going to kill this guy, and we're going to stand in front of it. And kill that guy. So this is going to be the end of this set, but before I go, I'll give a couple of thoughts. My skills. I love the lucky pick and being able to do things with that, and that's great. All the rest of them, you can't really, see too much in them. They're basic enough skills. This vegan one, though. On one hand, it's great, because, you don't have to kill all these guys. On the other hand, though, you don't get the experience, you don't... The worst part about veganism is these fucking little pricks keep getting in the way. They just won't leave you alone. Oh, I want to kill them so bad, but then I'd get that stupid debuff. But hopefully in later levels there won't be quite as many animals, but there will be a hell of a lot more vegetables. So we'll see how that goes. For now though, we'll just finish up, and I'll see you again when we're ready to take on Dungeon Floor number 2. Bye for now.